Hello. Thought I'd stop by and see my aunt and uncle, Kroska. They're on the other side of the wall. This is the Catholic cemetery, South Bend. I mean, there's probably more. They got the air on. It's very cold. And the door open. Thank you, Lord, for watching over us. We're a little different, I guess, Catholic. That's not but that's her name, Elfrida. That's not her. But Protestants, they just have a cross. Catholics still have Jesus on the cross. I have a friend who's I think it's a Baptist minister at a black church. I worked with him for many years. When I worked, we did maintenance at apartments. He still does. Found his calling. I like to needle him about, Protestants versus Catholics. Well, he's probably one of my closest friends. Came out here, cruised around. They also have like the Appian Way. They have above ground crypts. But my aunt and uncle are over here. One of my father's sisters. Probably passed him up. Here we go. Died same year as my mom, 2012. Lewis died in 84. He worked at South Bend Toy. They made anything wooden and toys. Croquet sets and all kinds of stuff. It was my oldest aunt. She was, my dad was born in 1919. She was born in 1917. Her mom is over by my mother and father in Osceola. Just thought I'd be out and about. And then I found out I was running out of gas, so I had to find a gas station. I don't know how many times I've relied on Chuck, my neighbor, and other people, and Randy, and because I just forget. I'll be out riding and I forget. Or I fiddle with the petcock, and I fixed it, and then it doesn't have a reserve. I've got a Pingle stuck on there now. They're pretty solid. They do seem to have music. Hope I won't be whatever they call that. Better head back in here so I don't get in trouble for the music. Crazy. I remember, it was 25 years ago. She's over there, lady. Must be her husband. I can't imagine losing my wife. Almost did once. We don't live forever. I figured that one out after a while. Oh, yes. So we all have to come to that realization that we have an end, a beginning and an end. Must be race day over there. Yeah, I thought I'd come. They got these things now. Well, they got these wings on either side. Boy, I tell you, if you're, you can tell the air conditioning is working. They could at least run it down a pipe. I used to do that. At least run it down the pipe close to the ground. Yeah, now I got these little, I forget what they call these, for cremations. That's a new one, just one person. It's kind of what I do once in a while. I go out there and clean off mom and dad. Some years I don't get out there, and I know I should. Sometimes I get out there a couple times a year. Yes. But yeah, there's wings to this. I don't know where the music's coming from. Maybe they have speakers. Well, it is 4th of July, the 250th. They got lots of room out here. All up there. And then there's a cemetery on the other side of the highway. I don't know. I think that's the Protestant cemetery. Yeah, I guess I can. Yes, I can turn this thing around. But yeah, the Protestant cemetery or anything. I mean, you know, I know there's the Jewish cemetery. They're kind of picky. You got to have the right lineage there. They're over by St. Matthew's across the street. Well, just me rambling and walking along and getting out of the house. Didn't really have anything to do today. Once I get started on something, then I had to fix a few things around the house the other day. The outside sillcock was leaking. 25 years, finally the little O-ring gave up, or the little washer. I had to find another bib washer. But, oh heck. So we'll see if I get dinged for the music. I don't even know if the music. Yeah, I started talking about, the music in church. Before you know it, there was just the words, no musical symbols. No musical symbols on the page. Gosh, maybe that was around the late 90s, somewhere in there. Well, had a nice rain last night. I went out to the woods, the Isaac Walton League. Power lines are down. They were out there working. They didn't tell me to get off the property. I used to be a member there, but that was for quite a few years. But yeah, I just wander out there. I pick up trash once in a while. Well, boy, this is a fancy phone. I can turn it around, turn it back. I will see you guys, I guess, next time. And happy 4th of July. Yeah, the 250th. Bye, all.